So this is going to be my second update for my project polish, and I've been working on these polishes since the beginning of the year. I picked out 5 initially, and I just want to, make a little bit of progress each month, and then as I finish up a polish, I'll add in a replacement. So let me start off with the first polish I have here. This is a Ruffian polish. This is called Hedge, and it's kind of a muted green shade, kind of a mossy green with a gold shimmer kind of running through it. And this is where I was last time, and currently I'm down to that second mark right there. And I do have a little swatch here, so I can show you. That is what the polish looks like there, swatched out. It has sort of a metallic shine to it. So anyway, that is the first polish. I was hoping that I could finish this one off, but I ended up using the other polishes for my nails, and I was just using this one solely on my toenails this month. I think I only used it once on my fingernails, so I didn't make quite as much progress as I did previously, but hopefully this one can get finished off by the next update. Next up was one of these Maybelline Color Show polishes. This one's actually limited edition. This one is in Sandstorm, which is number 970, and I was at that mark right there last time. I was really close up to the top, but I'm down to there. That's what I have on my nails right now. I did make a little bit more progress than the last update, so as you can see there, that is the progress. And even though it is on my nails now, that is a swatch of it there. So it's just kind of an off-white, maybe like an eggshell sort of shade. I really like this one. It's pretty opaque. If I want it fully opaque, I'll have to put 3 coats down, but if I'm just in a hurry, 2 coats does the job. Then I had one of my favorite polishes. This is from Zoya, and this is in Dot. You can see I'm making quite a decent amount of progress through this bottle, but I only used this one once on my nails this past month, even though it was February. And I made a very small amount of progress. I wasn't going to mark it, but I figured since I didn't use all of the polishes last time, since I did use this one, I wanted to mark the smallest bit of progress that I had on there. So that is where I'm at with this polish, and again, there is a swatch of it right there. It's just a really nice, easy, soft pink shade. It's off as appropriate. It's not too crazy on the nail. There's a number of different ways that I can use this Zoya polish, so I really do love this one, and I'll be sad to see it go, but that'll be a ways off, so I can enjoy it for quite some time. Next up was the Wet n Wild polish. This one is in Sparked, and I was up there last time, and currently I am down to there. So I made a decent amount of progress on this one, quite a bit. Probably the most amount of progress from all the polishes was on this sparkly one. It was Valentine's Day this past month, so I did use the pink sparkles quite a bit. I did one manicure where I just put this glitter polish all on its own on my nails. I didn't have like an under polish to go with it, but I'm really satisfied with that. I do need to shake it up after this video because it's starting to separate a little bit, but this is probably one of my all-time favorite glittery polishes. I love it to death, and there is a swatch of it right there. You can see, I think this is 2 coats, 2 or 3 coats. I think it's 2, but it can be built up to where it's opaque on its own. So I really enjoy that about this polish. So there's that one. And then I had this last red polish. This is from Rimmel. This is one of the 60 seconds fast drying polishes in number 620, Red Steady Go. I really enjoy how bright and intense this red shade is. So I was at that top mark there at the last update, and currently I'm down to that one. I'm happy with the progress that I made on this one. That is a swatch of it there. It's just a really bright, intense red shade, and I have a few other reds, but they're not as bright and intense as this one, so I really do love the unique red tones in this, and eventually I'll probably repurchase this Rimmel polish when I'm done moving through a couple of my other red polishes. So I did have a cuticle oil in this project, and so since I had this item was a rollover from my project polish from 2015. I'll link that down in the description box below. I think I added all of the videos into a playlist, so if I can figure out how to add just the playlist down there, I'll add that down in the description box, but if not, I'll just add the intro or something. But this is a mark of where this oil was when I started the 2016 project. So I have used that amount since the beginning of the year. I totally spaced on using this in the first month, so that is my progress so far. And I put an arrow just so everything was a little bit clear. If it would help, I don't mind going back with a Q-tip and some alcohol to clear off these top markings, so it's just showing from here down. If you guys would prefer that, just let me know how you're feeling. If this bothers you or it makes it a little bit confusing, let me know. But anyway, that is where I'm at with that. And I was thinking, since I was able to make a decent amount of progress on all of the polishes this past month, that I would add in a replacement polish this time around. So this is actually from China Glaze. This is one of the larger 0.5 fluid ounce bottles, and you can't really see it. I'm right there. I'm right above my nail, right there in this polish. This one is actually called Shower Together. And let me mark this actually. I have a Sharpie here. Let me mark it really quick. Okay, so I marked it. This will be a little bit easier to see, especially for the next update. So I am right at that mark there. This is where I'm starting with this polish. It's a really pretty kind of bluish teal, I would say. But that is a swatch of it there. It's quite opaque on its own. This is 2 coats. The only thing that I have an issue with China Glaze polishes is the writing here on the front tends to smudge off the more that I use it. Like when I grip my hand on it and twist, some of the writing here will just kind of flake off, and eventually by the time I'm all the way through the polish, there's no writing on the front. That kind of throws me off a little bit. I wish that it would have some sort of staying power with how expensive these polishes are in terms of comparing them to like a Wet n Wild polish or a Sinful Colors polish. But the other thing is how thin the brushes are. I don't know, I guess I prefer a little bit of a wider brush. I just feel like these brushes are so incredibly thin and kind of flimsy, but that is the brush here on this polish. And I just feel like I have to go over, you know, 4 or 5 times to get the entire nail covered, and I just wish the brushes were just a smidgen bigger. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. I love the formula of the China Glaze polishes. Anyway, that is the replacement polish that I'm adding in. So currently I have 6 polishes all together on my nail wheel here, and as usual, when I finish one off, I just mark a little X at the bottom here, just like I did last year. Anyway, that was my progress so far with my update this past month. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what color I should add in next, I have 6 polishes in the rotation right now, but I'm probably thinking I'll want to add in another replacement polish for next month, at the end of the month. So if you have any ideas on what sort of a color family you would like to see me work through, let me know. Leave it down in the comments below. I'm kind of at a loss. I have a few set out, but I'm not entirely sure which one I want to add in. So let me know if you have any ideas, and that's it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.